back, streets back. All right. Oh, I gotta get all situated. I got this little shirt on the clearance rack at Joe Fresh, $10. I only know that one song by Backstreet Boys, the Everybody and It's Gonna Be Me. I don't know. They were like before my time. Anyways, what do I want to talk about? Oh no, not the pit sweat. Okay, wait, we got to keep the pits down. Guys, that's so embarrassing. Ew. I've been having this problem with sweating like the last few weeks, so I was taking a medication. I didn't know this was one of the side effects, but it's been like profuse sweating from my armpits. Keep in mind, it's January in Canada. It's freezing, but I've been sweating so much. I've been going through like 3 shirts a day, and it's not like smelly, and it's only my armpits, but I've been a sweaty boy lately. What's new with me? I started going to improv. Like yes, and which was also my top played song of 2024. Say that shit with your chest. Where was I going with this? Improv, right? Yeah. See, I didn't take the medications today because they've been making me sweaty, very sweaty. Are you a sweaty boy? I don't even know what that accent is. Part of me would say it's British, but I don't know if it's a British accent because that's the thing. I don't really know if I can do a British accent because this ain't no British accent. Anyways, the point is, where was I going with this? Is I've become the resident Cher impersonator. Cher, not because it's good. Here's the thing: I don't think my Cher is good at all. If you've seen RuPaul's Drag Race season 16, the one with like Maya Amon LePage, and they're like Cher, and she's like, "It's great." That's how I feel like with my Cher. So every time we do like a game, somehow, some way, how to do a Cher comes out. I don't know what to make of it. I'm just Cher. I'm tired of these chicken shit gigs. I'm a goddamn Oscar winner. It's Cher. It's Cher, bitch. I'm an Oscar winner. This hair, it's real. It ain't no cheap synthetic shit. Anyways, so improv has been such a interesting experience because my instructor is a spitting image of my dad. Like, identical. It actually freaks me out, and I haven't said anything to my instructor because what do I say? Hey, you look like my dad. Because how do you respond to that? How do you respond when someone comes to you and says, "You look like my dad"? Anyways, so I was talking to my dad about it. I was like, "Hey, he looks just like you." And my dad, "Oh, that's so funny. Is he an actor?" I said, "I don't know, probably. Like, he's an improv teacher. He probably does like some acting or something on the sides. I don't know." He sends me this commercial, this insurance commercial from like 8 years ago of this guy who looks just like my dad. It's my improv teacher. Yes, and it's funny because like I always like celebrity lookalikes. I feel like everyone wants to have one. I always would get. Who would I get? I'd get like Ed Sheeran sometimes, which I don't look like Ed Sheeran at all. I think it's just like the strawberry blonde, which I kind of have strawberry blonde hair. Here's the thing. I hate to say ginger. I would love to be a ginger. The thing is, then gingers tell me I'm not a ginger, and then if I say I'm blonde, the blonde people tell me you're not blonde. So I've gotten like Ed Sheeran. Don't see it. People are just typecasting. And I've gotten the French actor after like a performance once. I did a Frank Sinatra song. What song did I do? I did That's Life. That's life. That's what people say. So I did my little performance, and when I was done, some little lady in the front was like, "Oh, you look like the French actor." No idea which one. Bonjour. I don't actually speak French. One time, I was at a cafe. I don't know which one. A cafe. So I'm just studying, doing my little thing, and some elderly woman comes up to me. She looked angry, only seeing her eyes, so you just see the eyebrows going. So I like take my headphones out, and I'm like, "Hello, hi, how are you? What are you doing? Can I help you?" And all she said to me, looked me dead in the eye, and she says, "You look like the guy from Facebook." walks away. Guy from Facebook. Okay. All right. Random. So I go back to studying whatever I was studying. So I go home because I'm scrolling Reddit and I see a picture of Mark Zuckerberg in trial. And it hits me. I look like Mark Zuckerberg. The thing is, I didn't believe it at first. And then a few weeks later, I was at work and I had like my little mask on. Hi, how can I help you? And this guy who was a colleague of mine, that was the thing. He was a colleague, but we never worked together and I never saw him without a mask. And he said, just looking at my forehead, because that's all you can see. He says, "You look like Mark Zuckerberg." Oh. So Ralph Fiennes, my dad. I was at a TIFF because I live in Toronto. It's like a film festival. A lot of famous people come. So me and my really good friend from school, we were gonna go because you can like get in the red. So they have when they're doing the red carpet, they have like fan sections. So you show up like 2 hours early. You get in line, then you get in this section, and the celebrities they come to you. So we were waiting in line for the Woman King. I had my little Viola Davis book, and I'm like, ooh, is she gonna sign it for me? What I didn't know in the movie was Hero Fiennes was in it, who just coincidentally happened to be my friend's like crush, and she's like thrilled. And there's like this other guy beside us, and I won't lie, he was a bit of a dick. No, he wasn't a bit of a dick. He was just a straight up dick. And he was like, kind of just crap talking all the celebrities. He's like, they're not going to come and sign us. They're mean. They don't care. Oh, Ralph Fiennes' nephew's here, another Nepo baby. And my best friend at the time, my friend, like, the woman I was with, not romantically, oh my God. She was like, Hero Phineas is here. Hero Phineas. And then this guy, Ralph Fiennes' nephew, no, it's Ralph Phineas. And I'm just sitting here. I'm in the middle of these two. And my friend that I'm with and this other guy are going head to head about if it's pronounced Phineas or Fiennes. And I ain't saying nothing because I know exactly how it is pronounced, but my friend doesn't. And I don't have the heart to tell her that she has been mispronouncing it this whole time because here's my whole thing. She speaks 3 languages. I don't. I speak 1. I'm sure in one of the 3 it's right. I used to live on the street that TIFF happens on because they close off. It's King Street in Toronto. I'm sure you have a King Street in your city. Every city has a King Street. And I remember it was the year Taylor Swift went. Oh, my pillow's getting a little out of place. Taylor Swift went to TIFF, so I waited in line. I saw her, like I saw Taylor. Cool. Anyways, I went up to my apartment, and I'm living on the 48th floor. And I was just doing something. I don't know, probably playing The Sims. And I hear the loudest roar I've ever heard of like a crowd. Like, not really like that, but you know, dramatic effects. And it was because Taylor Swift had like come back outside, and I just want to say I was a block over 48 stories up and I still heard the crowd go wild. That was insane. You go, girl. Come on, all too well 10-minute music video press release conference thingy. Come on. Crazy crowd too. That crowd when I was like waiting to see her the first time because she came out once, then I went home, and then she came out a second time. So the first time there was a lot going on. I was like crammed, like couldn't move. I thought I was gonna get like trampled. Someone had their dog, so there was like a dog being raised. Some other guy was like spinning a speaker on his head. I cannot make this up. And Taylor's going around like taking pictures and signing things, and it was just pandemonium. But that was the same tiff I saw Jennifer Lawrence and got a picture with her and ended up in a commercial with Jennifer Lawrence, taking a picture with her. Here's Cher. Oh my God, we're back again. Brothers, sisters, better tell your friends. Okay, I really got to stop checking myself out. This is very vain, I know. Oh, not the pits. Oh yeah. We gotta keep those down. Where was I going with this? So I went to Tim Hortons this morning, and I got an apple fritter. But I go there and she's like, "I'm sorry, we're out of like apple fritters." Oh, okay. Can I have a blueberry fritter? No, those cost more. But when I go to the grocery store, the blueberries are cheaper than the apples. So she said, no, it costs more. And she's like, do you want a Boston cream? No. Do you want a chocolate glazed? No. I don't want chocolate. Do you want a chocolate No. I want a fritter. I want a blueberry fritter. So it costs like 20 cents more to get a blueberry fritter. So they had no apple fritters. She wouldn't give me a blueberry fritter because that's 20 cents too much, you know. I ended up with a honey cruller, which is like fine, but not the same thing. And I'm allergic to nuts. So I was already limited because a lot of the shelves will have the nut stuff on it as well. And I'm like, no, I can't have half of this because cross-contamination. I'm not that concerned about my nut allergy, if I'm being honest. I only really lean into it when I'm trying to get what I want, like a blueberry fritter. But obviously that failed. The lady was super nice. I actually applaud her. You know, I used to work customer service when I was a young little kid in high school. I will always I don't ever complain. Like this lady, it was very pleasant, very fine interaction. I like to make up conflict in my head afterwards when I'm retelling the story, but she handled it so well, and I have so much respect for people who work those customer service, you know, typically on the lower wage jobs such as say fast food, grocery store, things like that, where you have a high volume of people coming through. Because a lot of them, they just have a tact that they can so well handle. Like when she came and told me that, like when I asked for that blueberry fritter, and she said, "No, sorry, you can't. It costs more," and then moved right into suggesting a Boston cream, I was gagged a bit. I was like, uh, I couldn't even complain. She wouldn't have taken it. She would have said, "Sorry, little boy. Like, get out of here. You can get your honey cruller or you can go." And I really applaud them because those people just know how to handle people. Legs spread open. Legs spread. I can't put that in. Oh my goodness, Andrew. Jeez. I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. So, bye.